Hello, this video is intended for Santa Fe teachers to help you get logged in and get your Socrative activities running for the iPad Palooza that is coming next week for a couple of the activities. So this is basically going to show you how to get the quiz that you're going to need. There's two of them that we created in Socrative, and there's two in Kahoot. This will show you just how to work the Socrative ones if you're not comfortable doing that. So the first thing you'll need to do is open your browser and go to www.socrative.com. If you have not created a Socrative account, you'll need to do that. Hopefully that's done well before we begin this activity next week. So if you need to create an account, you just go here and click create a free account. You have to go through all that stuff, put in your email addresses, confirm it, all that. Once you have that, you'll go to teacher login. Now before I do that, when you're working on the iPads next week, when you're doing this activity for the first day, if you want to save yourself some trouble, students can do this in Safari on the iPad just by doing the student login. Right there, they can do this on the browser, so they can go Safari, they can do exactly like we're doing here, and it should work fine. The other option is to use the Student Socrative app. It doesn't matter which one you do, but if it's not on the iPad, I might just try it. I would recommend maybe just trying it on the browser and seeing if that works instead of having everybody trying to download the app at the same time. That could cause some trouble. So assuming you've got an account, you go to teacher login, put in your account. Okay, this is the first place it'll take you to. Now, if you already had a quiz that you wanted to start, you would click Start a Quiz. By the way, this will also be the room number that the students will use to log into your quiz. So you may want to write that on the board. You can also display it, but when you start this, you're probably going to want to turn it off, your screen that is, so that students don't see other students' results as the quiz is operating. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to go find the quiz that's already made. So you're going to actually click on this tab right here where it says Manage Quizzes. Okay, and then you get 4 white icons instead of the ones on the other screen. You want to now, you're going to import a quiz because we've already made 2 of them for you, and I'm going to show you how to do one, and you can do the other one as well. So you're going to go to Import Quiz. Now every Socrative that's made has what's called an SOC number. Okay, so this is the one that I made for digital citizenship. The SOC number for that is SOC. You have to actually type in SOC, and then I believe you have to put in the dash. We'll see if that works. 170-16344. That's the code for the digital citizenship. And then you just click Import Quiz. There it is, successfully imported quiz. You click Confirm. Okay, that quiz is now in your bank of quizzes. So now what you'll do is go back to, you click on Dashboard, I believe. Yeah, Dashboard. Dashboard will take you to these 4 icons. What you want to do is start a quiz. So you go start a quiz. Now here it is. It says copy of digital citizenship because I already have it because I actually created the original one there, but yours will probably say copy. So you have these options. If you click on that, okay, it'll just start the quiz for you. Well, it'll start the settings. Okay, so at this screen right here, it says what type of quiz you started. You have 3 options. This is what Mr. Hankey went over in the in-service earlier this year. Student impact or student paced immediate feedback. This is the one I usually use. This sends the question to the student screen. They answer a question and it tells them immediately if they got the answer right or wrong, and it gives them the feedback. I like that because everyone's kind of going at their pace, and if they miss a question, it'll tell them right there the explanation of what they were hoping. This question this middle one, I don't use this one very much. It does allow students to go back and forth and change answers from previous questions if they want to, but I don't think they get the feedback as they go through there, and then they have to submit it at the end, and then you just get the results at that point. Teacher paced, if you want to just go through it one at a time and talk about each question as a group, if you're most comfortable doing that, you can do that. But I prefer immediate feedback and just let them go. I'll probably ask them if they don't get them all right to do it again. They can just log right back in and do it again until they get them all right. And I think that's a good way for them to learn. You also have these options right here. One is to disable student names. I'm okay leaving that a no. What I probably will do though is click on yes on this one, randomized question order. And that just basically means number one on someone's iPad is not the same number one on someone else's, but you will get the results um, in order, but they don't see them in order. The other thing I'll probably do is randomize the answer order. That way, if they have to take the quiz a second time, the answers aren't, they don't have to, they can't memorize that, oh, this question, the answer is A, because the next time A might be C. I don't want to disable student feedback because I want them to see that. So I usually do this one and then no, yes, yes, no, and then you hit start. Now, as the students log in, when you hit start, that's when they can log in. You'll see their names will start to appear. So at this point, you want to turn your projector off, or you want to click hide student responses if you want to leave that up there for them to see the room number or something. That's up to you as well. I usually like to see the responses as they go, so I kind of have an idea of what people are having trouble with, why the quiz is going. So you let that go, you just let them work, and when you're happy with the results and everybody's done, you can click finish. But you're not going to do this for quite a while because some people may have to take the quiz extra time if you want them doing it that way. You click on finish, and then you get this option right here. To dashboard will just take you to the dashboard. It won't give you a report. I usually like to get a report. You click on get report, and then usually I'm happy with just like it's set up here where you just get the whole class report, and then you can either have it emailed to your account and you'd have to put it in, or download it. It'll put it right to your I'll just show you there. You do this and it puts it right there in the bottom left corner. And then what I usually do here is I usually click on show in folder, and that'll take you right to where that quiz is, and then I just drag it onto my desktop. You can rename it at that point if you want to. It works. It's a really nice, easy way to keep data there for you. So that should do it. So again, that was the digital citizenship Socrative Quiz. That's how you access it and operate it, and hopefully that'll all work out well for you. Again, I said this earlier, but I'll repeat for the students. They don't have to have the Socrative Student app on their iPad. If they do, it'll work just fine. They can just go through the web browser and log in just like you did at that screen as well. If you'd like, I can show you real quick what the other quiz, that was the digital citizenship. The other quiz in Socrative for a different hour, I can't remember, I think the cyberbullying quiz is hour 5. And if you go here, one option, by the way, let me go back and show you here. If you go back here to my quizzes, you'll see that copy that you made. It kind of changed what I wanted to say here. You can edit this if you want to when you go through it that way. Again, I'll show you through here, through my quizzes. If you click there, if you want to change it, you have to duplicate it. Okay, you hit duplicate, and then you can go in and edit. Or I believe you could probably just edit it here. Just mess with it and see edit. You can actually go in. If you don't like the feedback, you can click edit here. If you want to put in something that's better, that would be fine. You hit save and exit when you're done, and you'll get your edited quiz there. Okay, what I was about to tell you, last piece of information. If you want the SOC for the cyberbullying, I'll show you right here. The SOC number for the cyberbullying is right there. It's SOC 170-15873. So that's the cyberbullying SOC number, and then I gave you the other one earlier there. So I hope that's helpful for you. If you have any questions, ask Brian Barrickman.